Hello friends, welcome to the class on engineering drawing. So in this video we are going to solve one of the problem on projections of solids. Let us see the problem. So square pyramid, 35 mm sides of base and 60 mm axis length rest on one of its corners of the base. So this is the data number 1 which is required for me to draw the step number 1. Okay, next one. See, there is a one more important point here, such that two base edges containing the corner on which rest make equal inclination with HP. So this point I will explain you later. Okay. Draw the projections of the pyramid when the axis of the pyramid is inclined at 40 degree to HP. So step number 2, inclination with respect to HP. How much is that? 40 degree to HP. Which one is inclined? Axis is inclined. Next one, and appears to be inclined to VP at 45 degree. The same axis is inclined at 45 degree to VP. So here there is a word called as appears. So whenever you find appears, so then it will be a normal method only. Okay. So next, let us take down the problem. So I need to draw a square of how much? 35 mm in corner condition. Okay. So I am going to draw just a horizontal line like this. So the required, I am going to mark one of the corners of the square, and that takes the measurement of 35 mm like this with the help of compass, and also take the protractor. So from this reference point, the reference line, I am going to mark how much? 45 degree upwards, and also in the same way I am going to mark 45 degree downwards like this. So then I am going to draw a thin line. I am going to first draw the thin line. Here also I am going to draw the thin line. So with the measurement of how much? 35 mm, right? So it's a measurement of 35 mm. With this corner I am going to cut the arc up and down. Okay. After getting these two corners, with any one of the corner I am going to take and I am going to cut on this horizontal line like this. So after this I am going to make it dark. Okay. Okay, this is how I am going to make it dark. Now, how to locate the center? So if I draw the diagonals, initially I am going to draw a thin line like this to locate the center. Let me give the naming for this square pyramid. The bottom face, that is A1, B1, C1 and D1. So in the pyramid, it is a pyramid, right? So the bottom corners are visible. So in pyramid we don't have top face, so we will be having a apex. That means all the slant edges are going to meet at the center of this, so that is the apex. I am going to name it as O in bracket O1. What is the O1 represents? Center of the bottom face. The top face is apex is visible, whereas the bottom corner, bottom center is not visible in the case of pyramid. And all the slant edges, which are the slant edges? That is O2 A1, O2 B1, O2 C1 and O2 D1. So this must be dark. Why? The slant edges are visible in the case of pyramid. Okay. The mean way, you have to give the dimension. How much is this? So this is 35 mm. Okay. So after this, I am going to draw the XY line. So this is a XY line. Okay. Next, I am going to draw the projections upwards. projection upwards from C1 until it touches the XY line. So what is this? This is a A1 dash. So I'm writing the front view, right? B1 dash. So observer will be looking from this side. Next B1 dash. So this one is C1 dash, whereas D1 dash is behind B1 dash. So therefore B1 dash is invisible, whereas O1 dash is also behind B1 dash. So that is also invisible. Okay. Next, what is the axis length? So they are telling it is a 60 mm. So how to represent the axis? Large line followed by small line. Large line followed by small line. So this is how we are going to represent the axis line. So what is this? So this is the O dash. Okay. So next is the main thing. So slant edges. So A1 dash to O dash is visible. That is a slant edge. Okay. Another slant edge is B1 dash to O dash. See, B1 dash is visible. Hence the corresponding slant edge also visible. See, we have to give importance to the visible edges. Even though axis was there, so importance has to be given for the visible edges. Then O dash to C1 dash. So these are the visible slant edges, and bottom face is also visible. Okay, this must be dark. Okay, and mark the dimension. How much is this? So this is 60 mm. Is that okay? Okay. So next one, inclination with respect to HP. That is the step number 2. So which one is inclined? Axis is inclined at an angle of 40 degree to HP. See, in the case of pyramids, it is very important how to draw the axis. See, so in the case of prisms, if I take the prism, if this is the axis, all the vertical edges are parallel to the axis. If I incline any one of the edge at the required angle, the axis also inclined at the same angle, right? So this will be same. Whereas in the case of pyramid, it is not like that. Why? Because see, this is the pyramid. Axis is not parallel to the slant edges. So we need to incline the pyramid like this, right? So we know this. The axis has to be inclined at an angle of how much? 40 degree. Okay. So see, this one forms like a triangle. So I will take this one as just for reference for explain. A, B, C is a triangle, right? So we know that this axis is making a 90 degree with the base, right? So 40 plus 90 is over. We know that total included angle of a triangle is 180 degree. So therefore 180 degree is equal to angle A plus angle B plus angle C. We know, so in the problem they are given the axis has to be inclined at an angle of how much? 40. We know the axis is making 90 degree with the base. So therefore 90 plus C. So what is the value of C? That is angle C is equal to 50 degree. Okay, what is the meaning of this? Rather than inclining the axis at an angle of 40 degree, I am going to incline the base at an angle of 50 degree. Then the axis will be inclined at an angle of how much? 40 degree. So this method is used to draw the inclination with respect to HP. Okay, what is the meaning of this? I am going to incline the base at an angle of 50 degree. Take the reference point. So I am going to take this. I am going to incline the base at an angle of how much? 50 degree. So I am going to take this one as C1 dash. So just I am going to draw the reference line like this. Okay. Now with the help of compass, take the measurement from C1 dash to A1 dash, cut the arc. What is this? This is A1 dash. In the same way, I am going to take the measurements from C1 dash to B1 dash, cut the arc. Okay, name it. So this one is A1 dash, this one is B1 dash in bracket D1 dash, and also this represents the O1 dash. Now what? Take the measurement from C1 dash to O dash. From C1 dash to O dash, I am going to cut the arc like this. Then A1 dash to O dash, A1 dash to O dash, it will be same. So from A1 dash to O dash, I am going to cut the arc. So where both are going to intersect, so this will be the O dash. Now join this. Like this, we are going to join. And I am going to extend the same axis line. See how much is this? This is 40 degree. You can just measure and confirm. So this one is base, so that must be dark. Is that okay? So next what? We need to draw the projections. So first I am going to start the vertical projection from C1 dash, horizontal projection from C1, and mark this one as C1. In the same way, I am going to draw the projection from this B1 dash and D dash. So horizontal projection from B1 and also horizontal projection from B1. So this one is D1 and this one is B1. In the same way, I am going to draw the projection from A1 dash like this. So this will be the A1. So next I need to locate the axis also, that is very much important. That is how much? O1. Okay. Next draw the projection downwards. So what is this? O. Okay. So this is how we need to draw the projections. So next step is to draw the visible and invisible edges. As per the rules, what are the first rules? Identify the resting corner or edge. So here it is resting on one of its corner, right? So which is the corner which is resting? C1 dash is the resting corner. So therefore that corner must be inside the parenthesis. Okay, inside the parenthesis. So now the edges which are going from C1 will be invisible. As we know, there will be edges from A1 to B1, B1 to C1, C1 to D1 and D1 to A1. So this is the bottom face edges. Therefore edges which is going from C1 to D1 will be invisible. In the same way, C1 to B1 is also invisible. Then there is a slant edge which is going from C1 to O1. This is also invisible. So these are the invisible edges. Okay. So what is the step number 2? Identify the face nearer to the observer. So to write the top view, the observer will be looking from this side upwards, right? So apex is nearer to the observer, so therefore I can't make apex dark. So what is the next step? Outermost must be dark. So what are the outermost? That is O2, D1. I will mark with a sketch pen so that you can easily understand. O2, D1, then D1 to A1, then A1 to B1, then B1 to O. Okay, so this is step number 3. What is the next step? Identify the remaining slant edge. So in this case, there are 3 slant edges and are there. 4 slant edges are there. So out of 4, B1 to O is joined, C1 to O is joined, D1 to O is joined. Identify the remaining slanted. The remaining slanted is A1 to O. So this must be dark. Okay, this must be dark. Okay, na? See, A1 to O, we are giving importance to the visible edges. So C1 to O is invisible and it is back side. Okay, so this is the top view which satisfy the axis is inclined at an angle of 40 degree to HP. Okay, step number 3, inclination with respect to VP. Here they are telling axis appears to be inclined at an angle of 45 degree to VP. So this is a normal method. So axis has to be inclined at an angle of 45 degree. So therefore, so for my convenience, I am going to draw another line which is parallel to this XY line like this. Then I am going to take one of the reference point. From this reference point, I am going to draw a line which is inclined at an angle of how much? 45 degree. I am going to mark 45 degree. Okay. So I am going to draw this. See, this is inclined at an angle of how much? 45 degree. Okay. Now I need to transfer this over on the 45 degree in such a way that O1 must be on this 45 degree line. Okay. So for that, what we have to do? We need to enclose this in a box. Okay. We are going to enclose this in a box like this. Okay, now I'm going to name this as 1, 2, 3 and 4. So first I am going to construct this box. Later I am going to shift this over here. So I need to shift this O, right? O and O1. So therefore I am going to take O as the first point. So this one I am going to take it as O. Okay. So I am going to take the compass. I am going to take the measurement from O to C1. Why O to C1? CO, C1, O1, C1 are the same line. So I need to construct the box first, right? So therefore from O to C1 I am going to take the end point like this. So I am going to cut the arc. Okay, now so this is O to C1. So this is a C1. See, as we know, from O1 and C1 I am going to draw a 90 degree line with this 45 as a reference line. Okay, from this point O and 45 degree as a reference line I am going to mark 90. So here also from C1 I am going to mark it as 90. Okay, then I am going to draw the line. Here also I am going to do the same. Okay, now I am going to take the measurement from O to 3. O to 3, cut the arc. So it will be same from O to 2, it will be same. Cut the arc. So you can check, it will be same from C1 to 4. Cut the arc. And will be same from A1 to 1. Cut the arc. Okay, so this is not C1, this is A1. Okay, A1. Now, what is the distance from A1 to 1? So it has already been marked. A1 to 4 marked. O to 3, that is marked. O to 2, that is marked. So I am going to join this. Okay. Now I need to locate B1, D1 and C1. So take the measurement from O to C1, O to C1, this O to C1, then O to O1, O to O1, then 3 to D1, which is same, right? Three to D1 and 2 to B1. 2 to B1. Okay. So this one is D1, this one is B1, this one is C1, that is inside the bracket. It is same, right? This and this must be same, and this one is O1. Okay. So next I'm just going to repeat the same over here. I'm not going to explain, just I will draw it because I already been explained. So join D1 to A1, then O to D1, then O to A1, then C1 to D1, then C1 to B1 with the dash line. So this is the top view. Now with the help of this top view, we need to draw the front view. How to draw it? So we have to draw the projection. So let me draw from C1 until it touches the XY line. So this is the projection of C1 dash, right? C1 dash. Next, draw the projection for A1 dash, vertical projection upwards, and horizontal projection. So this is a A1 dash. In the same way, I need to mark D1 dash and B1 dash. Okay. So this is the D1 dash. In the same way, I need to mark B1 dash, and also locate the axis, that is very much important. This one is O1 dash. Next, I need to locate O dash. So this is the O dash. Okay, after locating it, what is the main important thing? So we need to identify the face nearer to the observer. See, the observer will be looking from this side to the observer. So which one is nearer? Bottom face is nearer or apex is nearer? Bottom face is nearer. So therefore, the bottom face is dark. What is the representation of bottom face? A1 to B1, A1 to B1, next B1 to C1, C1 dash to D1 dash, and D1 dash to A1 dash. Okay. After this, the step number 2 is outermost must be dark, right? So I will be starting from C1 dash, which is outermost. I have C1 dash to O dash. So almost it is near, right? B1 dash and O dash. So outermost, then O1 dash to A1 dash, A1 dash to D1 dash, D1 dash to C1 dash. Right? So after drawing this, the boundary outermost, identify the top corners, right, in this bottom face. After the boundary, so we have B1 dash, right? So this B1 dash is also dark. B1 dash is also dark. I'm going to use a pencil because to make the differentiation. See, that is also dark. After this, remaining slant edges. As we know, how many slant edges are there? There are 4 slant edges are there. A1 to O dash, B1 to O dash, C1 to O dash. It is been joined. The remaining slant edge, that is D1 dash to O dash, is invisible. Okay, this one is invisible. So next, the important thing is we need to represent the axis line. How to represent the axis line? One large line followed by small line. Okay, large line, small line, large, small, large, small. So that is how we are going to represent the axis. I hope you understood. Thank you. Namaste.